I'm Brittany Brazel with Suter Consulting, and today we're going to talk about the common pitfalls of traditional accounting and how Profit First is going to help you to avoid those.
There are 5 common pitfalls with traditional accounting, and the first one is out of sight, out of mind. Most people don't look at their accounting system to decide whether they have money to spend. They look at their bank balance, and that's where Profit First comes in. Profit First works with your natural behavior of looking at the bank. Nobody really goes to your profit and loss statement or your balance sheet or opens up and sees whether their bookkeeping is even current.
Most business owners actually don't know how to read a profit and loss and balance sheet statement.
Business goes too fast for that. We need an easier system. Just look at your bank. You're already doing it. But when we look in the bank and it's all in one account, it makes it feel like all the money is free game.
So the problem with doing it this way is you end up creating financial instability for your business. But the Profit First system helps you to create a more stable cash flow rhythm.
When you divide up the money into different accounts, it allows for more stability because we really can know what money we actually have to spend. Business owners come to me and go, I don't know how to forecast. I don't understand what that is. Well, putting money in different accounts helps you to forecast your income and your expenses and allows you to make better choices with the money that you have. So when businesses have money in one account, it makes them feel like the money is free game to be spent on anything that they really feel at that time.
They're not realizing the timing of other expenses that they've already got going on in their company that may hit a few days later or a week later, and then they get stuck into a predicament. So what's the fix to this? Well, with Profit First, we separate out the accounts. It removes all the guesswork and prevents any unnecessary overspending.
Pitfall number 2, traditional accounting budgets don't work.
A traditional accounting budget is based on projected data. It can end up fluctuating. It's not based on fixed numbers.
So the problem is when you do a traditional budget in a traditional accounting system, you forecast what you think you're going to earn. And then you forecast what you're going to spend. And most business owners go, well, I have the budget for it. But what if you really didn't earn the money?
Your wages, your utilities, your regular expenses, they can vary, right?
So Profit First allows you to see what you actually have and then what you actually can spend versus what you think you will have and what you want to spend.
Profit First relies on actual cash in the bank.
In other words, you don't get to spend money before you actually earned it.
So pitfall number 3 is most businesses struggle with cash flow.
I know I did. I had money coming in, but I had more money going out than coming in, and I didn't always know when the money was going to hit my bank account.
Cash flow is not just revenue coming in. Cash flow is dealing with a constant rhythm of money coming in and money going out.
So I didn't know the rhythm of my business.
And Profit First helps you to stabilize this rhythm.
There's a cycle of money. Most business owners don't understand their rhythm. And Profit First helps solve for that.
The 4th pitfall is traditional accounting will not help you scale your business.
In traditional accounting, you get a profit and loss and a balance sheet, and sometimes you understand it and sometimes you don't. But does it really tell you if you have money to invest in the business? Does it really tell you what your current bill situation is? Do you know if you can hire an employee? Do you know if you have that money?
How can you afford to invest in advertising to grow your business? You can't. But with the Profit First system, you are able to organize all of this, and then you can actually see in your bank what is available in real time.
Traditional accounting doesn't allow you to scale because on the P&L, you cannot see where your money really is, cash. You know what you've spent money in, but you don't know whether you have money to actually invest in the business.
With Profit First, you're able to organize money into different accounts.
And it shows you that by compartmentalizing that money, you have money to invest in the business, to take an opportunity.
The fifth common pitfall is traditional accounting isn't flexible enough for modern day business.
Today's businesses run really fast, and traditional accounting is always really looking backwards, and it takes a few weeks after a month closes to really know what the books say.
Are you going to actually look at your profit and loss and tell me that you can afford to buy a new vehicle? I don't think that's going to work out too well.
But Profit First solves that problem by compartmentalizing the money into different accounts. It works on a Depression-era thought process that I know my grandparents even used. Money goes into different envelopes, different bank accounts for different purposes. And in a flash, you're able to see whether you have enough money to fund whatever is coming your way.
Looking at your financial reports, it might look like you have money, but you really don't if it's not in your bank. The bottom line is Profit First is a true game changer. And the reason why is because it helps you to avoid these 5 pitfalls.
You go from feeling like you don't know where your money is or whether you have enough money to scale to having real clarity in it. I know for one of my clients that I was working with that first year, she came to me and she goes, my business is growing, but I don't know if I have enough money to hire people, much less have a profit. By the end of the first 5 months, we hired somebody. By the end of the first year, her profit increased 10%. That is a game changer.
So how can you learn more about the Profit First system? You can download the first 2 chapters for free on our website, suitorconsulting.com. The link is also below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.